it's time to talk about the conditional operator. So conditional operators are used, of course, for checking multiple conditions together. So let's try to understand conditional operators and how they function in Kotlin. So the conditional AND operator, this operator is represented by the symbol double ampersand. Right. So in this operation, the result is true if both operands are true. Now, this operator doesn't check the second condition if the first condition is false. Makes sense, right? So it only checks the second condition if the first one is true. Then we have conditional OR operator. So this operator is represented by this symbol. It's called a double pipe. So in this operation, the result is true if either of the operands happen to be true. So this operator doesn't check the second condition if the first condition is true. It checks the second condition only if the first one is false. All right, so why don't we do some examples with conditional operators in Android Studio, and you'll see how we can use them to our benefit. All right, so you recognize this. I'll first create a new Kotlin file. Right-click on the package name, select the new Kotlin file option. After selecting the file option here, I'll determine the file name, and let's call it Conditional Operators. Enter key, and now I must create the main method. So I'll write main. Select the main A option here, and hit enter. And that creates our main method. Okay, so let's start to code. We'll declare three variables with int type. Firstly, number 1, assign 5. Second, number 2, and assign 8. And last, number 3, and assign 12. Okay, so let's declare a variable result with a Boolean type. The default value for a Boolean will be false. So here we're going to use the conditional AND operator and assign the result to the variable result. So if number 1 is greater than number 2 and number 3 is greater than number 1, then the result is true, else the result is false. So in order to get the result true in the conditional AND operator, all Boolean expressions must be true. Sorry, I didn't mean to shout. All right, so let's print the result value by using the print method. All right, so let's run the code. So you can see in the console the result equals false because number 1 is not greater than number 2. Okay, so we use the conditional OR operator and assign the result to the variable result. If number 1 is greater than number 2 or number 3 is greater than number 2, then the result is true, else the result is false. So in order to get the result true in the conditional OR operator, well, at least one expression must be true. Okay, so now let's run the code. And you see it in the console, the result equals true because number 3 is greater than number 2. All right, so that's how you use conditional operators in Kotlin. So we'll take a short break here, and then in the next video, we're going to deal with operator precedence. Yes, it just gets deeper, folks, but it gets a whole lot more fun too. So I'll see you in the next one.